In the previous videos, we learned how to interact with the DOM in order to create new elements, remove elements, or update existing elements, and so much more. There is also another concept called the BOM, which stands for the Browser Object Model. The Browser Object Model allows JavaScript to talk to the browser. You can open a new window, close a window, resize the window, add cookies, remove cookies, and so much more. In this video, we will see the window object. By now you know that the window object is the global object. You are quite familiar with it, but it also has some useful properties and methods that you can use. Let's go to MDN and look for the window object. So here we can see that we have inner width and inner height. Here I will be listening to the resize event and I will console log window inner width and window inner height. The window inner height property returns the height of the viewports, and the window inner width property returns the width of the viewport. And now when we resize the window, we have these messages. We can see that the width is changing and the height is also changing. These two properties can be really useful. We also have two other properties, the outer height and the outer width. The outer height property returns the outer height of a window including toolbars and scroll bars. And the outer width property returns the outer width of a window including toolbars and scroll bars. So let's see the difference between inner and outer properties. Let's add these messages here. So here we console log the inner height. We use window.inner height, then the outer height using window.outer height, then inner width using window.inner width, and finally outer width using window.outer width. And now we have the results. We can notice that the outer width is always greater than the inner width, and the outer height is always greater than the inner height. So if you want to get the height or the width of just the content area, use the inner height and the inner width. And if you want to get the height and width of the browser window including toolbars and scroll bars, use outer width and outer height. Now let's see some methods. We can open a new window using the open method. If we don't give it any argument to this method, it will open a blank page. But if we give it a link here, it will open a new browser window with that link. Let's use the MDN link here. And let's give it a height and a width. And now we have a new window. Great! This open method can have lots of arguments. We can give a name to the window we open here. I will call it MDN. We can also assign the result of this method to a variable, then apply some other methods to it, like resizing, moving, and so on. Let's open a blank page. And now let's move it using move by. Great. Let's try another value and another one. We also have the move to method. So let's use it. Great. We can resize it using the resize to method or using the resize by method. Let's close this window and remove the JavaScript code from here. There is also another method that you can use, which is the scroll to or scroll by. The first argument is to scroll horizontally, and the second one is to scroll vertically. Let's try different values. Great. So there are a lot of things that you can do with the window objects. Go to the MDN and here play with these properties and methods.